Are you gonna turn emote chat off, Seribot? Hello? Seribot. Wakey wakey, stream is up. Hello? Sorry. Apologies for being late. Food was a bit late today, so... Oh well. So, plan is today is just to pick up where I left off with things last time I played. Continue on with the Riven Spire area. Close to the end of it now, actually, so I'll be able to move on to the next bit soon, and that is a anchor falling in the background. Okay, Seribot is not activating, so I'm just gonna do it myself. It should have done it by now. Oh. It heard me. Well done. Alright. Well, enough of that. Move it. Oh, this one. There we go. And I have mail. Provisioning materials, and I did a dungeon earlier today, so it's just giving me the reward for that. So, Riven Spire. Activate the first portal chamber. So I need to go up there. I was right to go up this way, but oh, there is a book over here that I should go and collect real quick. It's a Riven Spire lore one. What the hell are you doing, dude? What is that? Anyway. Oh, I need to quickly change all of my sets to soloing too. There we go. Now I'm all good to go. Hey Sakes, how you doing? Devastated since you completed Endwalker last night, but otherwise good. Oh, trust me, everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone felt the same way with completing Endwalker. It's like, I'm doing all right today. Oh, so if you completed it, that means that Icy finished it last night with you, right?
The large door straight ahead. Clearly, that's the main entrance. That's the way we should proceed.
This door is closer.
Congrats.
Provide a shorter path. Perhaps fewer blood feasts to contend with. My dear Baron, you have an annoying habit of never listening to a word I say. You'll do as you please, as usual.
It was worth the wait. Yeah, it really... It's such a good experience. Like...
Time to kick some skeletal arse!
become agreeable.
Like, as a, I think I've said it. I think I've said it before, but if you, as a self-contained story, Shadowbringers is really, really good. But if you have the context of everything else that's come before,
Were you worried?
Endwalker is just
You go on ahead. I'll wait here and make sure the
incredible.
way stays clear.
And I think that there is so much merit in a long-form story that spans as long as it has, because they've had the time to build up to something like that. I don't think it would have been anywhere near as impactful if things were more isolated.
I think I'm getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Keep going up this way. To plan, it's a really cool. The fact that they extended so far made you feel really invested. Exactly.
What a strange chamber. Look
Liked
at the
what you
tiles
got
on
to
the
see
floor.
from Endwalker
Wonder
in
if
the
this is
yeah.
the device to operate the barriers.
It's yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to be able to beat that. Like,
Look, something's happening. Can you see them? The alien spirits. Watch which tiles they go to.
go on. So eyeball. Why is there no Endwalker 2? Electric Boogaloo.
Each tile is marked with a constellation. Perhaps if we repeat the actions of the spirits, we can open the barrier that blocks our way.
Oops, I messed up.
You go on ahead. I'll wait here and make sure the way stays clear.
Oops, I messed up. I think it wasn't that one.
Each tile is marked with a constellation. Perhaps if we repeat the actions of the spirits, we can open the barrier that blocks our way. You did it!
There we
The
go.
barrier has disappeared. We can move on and try to find the portal chamber now.
Like, yeah, it's I really am looking forward to seeing where they take us next, what new story they try to weave. Definitely subverted all your expectations. Like, it's every single person that I've seen like get to the point where you get to the moon, they're like, wait, why are we here now? Because everyone had this expectation that going to the moon was like the finale. But nope. Like, that smug grin that Yoshi P had during the live letter was like 100% warranted.
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Oh. Young's telling me he bought it on Telegram. He bought a phone case. Telling him to show me it. So I have actually been looking up more information about Ayato. And... I have hopes. Is Ayato a new Genshin character? Yes, yes he is. He has twink disease, lol. Sorry, the chat on my phone isn't working, so I'm just trying to reload it. Bear with me a moment, please. Hey, are you gonna... There we go. I think it's working now. Oh, Young's just showing the... You have a friend who is really obsessed, so you get secondhand knowledge. Yeah, he isn't going to be added into the game for a little bit. He'll be coming in like I think about 8 weeks time. But when I saw his like design reveal, because they post like drip marketing for him, and they showed his official like thing. He, I really, really like his design. You finally beat Abyss, just 1 star on floor 12, but still beat it. Oh, congrats! So it is a hello from your... Hey, hun. Yeah, your phone case is really nice. I've actually been thinking about getting like a fidget toy that's like the popping fidget toy thing, like that. He has drip and is hydro, yeah. It's a really nice design. I have seen people hating on it, but it's you know, to each their own, I suppose. I think his outfit looks really, really nice. Like, that's the sort of thing that I wish I could wear and look nice in.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
He resembles a different character. Yeah, his hairstyle makes him look a little bit like Baidu, which is the only Dendro element character in the game that has like been seen in game, because at the moment Dendro as an element is unplayable. They don't have any playable characters that can use it, and it doesn't have proper interactions yet. Wait, where is the activate the force portal chain? Have I gone to the wrong place? I'm gonna go back in there. Got the OP elemental burst, smug face, like I am, from what I understand of, like, granted, from what I don't think the information that's out there about his kit is reliable at all, but it looks like he has some similarities to Ito. from what I've heard. Oh, it was this. I need to click on this. Hello, Verandis.
I knew you would find the chamber and open the portal. As our troops emerge from the portal and take a position outside, you need to make your way to the second portal chamber. Once you activate that portal, we can get the troops that much closer. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Go on. The second portal chamber should be on the 3rd level. I want to make sure this portal...
Oh, you're getting a new keyboard. Oh, what kind of keyboard is it? I was speaking of like the new case and like fidget based things. I really Newfie Air 75. Oh, 74% board with linears. Ah, I use a Corsair K95 Platinum, which I use Cherry MX Browns on them. Because I like to have that tactile bump when I'm pressing the keys, but I didn't really want to have the full-on clickiness of the blues. A Mona-like E? I think that, from what I've heard about the rest of his kit, that sounds would be way too powerful for him to also have like an omen effect on his ult. Your current one has browns as well? Yeah. I mean, probably in future, because getting cherry browns is really, really difficult now on any sort of keyboard, especially smaller form factor ones like 10 keyless. I probably will just end up going to reds. Because, yeah, I'd probably, because you can't even get clicky switches, on most of those sort of things, because they're intended for, like, you know, gamers and things, so. Switches on this board can be swapped, so you can also change them out if you don't like the linears. Fair enough.
Another barrier blocks our way. Look around and see if you can find a way to disable it.
Walk to the Stone Guardian.
Awake! The long eons of silence have finally come to an end. I speak in the coarse tongue of our servants, so that you may understand. Knowledge is the key that opens this door, and none may pass who have not gained knowledge.
You only seem to like ones with flat keycaps. I think what I would like when I go for a new keyboard is ones that use, I think it's PBT plastic. Basically the ones that don't kind of go all shiny and stuff as you use them, because the ones on my current keyboard, you can tell which keys I use those, because they're like, their texture has been completely rubbed off. Alrighty, hun. Love you too. You would roll for him if it wasn't because it's obvious. If it wasn't because it was obvious Kazuha was coming next patch, might just do like every banner, but yeah, and roll on all and see what comes out. I am actually, because Raiden's banner is on phase 2, I am actually considering waiting until the 2.6 special program and seeing what it is that they actually reveal in 2.6 before I decide to roll on Raiden. Because if it's a case of that it's Ayato and a Kazuha rerun next patch, I might actually just skip Raiden this time around, trying to get a cons, and go for Ayato and Kazuha, if that's what happens.
To the knowledge of which I speak, you must understand the cycle of time to pass beyond this chamber. When you feel you are ready, tell me, what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain?
Ungar? That could mean iron. Or cold. I suppose this one refers to winter. The green shine? That's close, but not quite right. I'm guessing this refers to summer?
Enzo? I have no idea who Enzo is.
Morelata? The dark light? Dusk? I think this one was Laurelace. The time of sweet water? That must refer to spring rain.
Awake! The long eons of... Tell me, what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain? Time moves forward as sweet, flowing water. A time of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days, the cycle advances, as the golden sun fills and end comes to all things. And like dust, a time of reaping, yes? Tell me true, if you really wish to pass. What is the season of Iron Grey? The last cycle, when our duty has been fulfilled.
The barrier has fallen. The portal chamber should be just a short way ahead.
But subtle mentions around Inazuma, like Ito. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I definitely think I'm tempted to hold off until hold off rolling on. When it comes to the weapon banner, I'm almost 100% sure that the donut is going to be run alongside Raiden's signature weapon, because that's what they do. They put their signature weapons on the banners. If donut isn't on the same banner as Raiden's weapon, or if Raiden's weapon is just missing completely, I won't be rolling on the weapon banner. Because I don't want to get donut.
The Doomcrag waits just beyond this chamber. The Doomcrag and Baron Montclair.
That's why I'm hoping that they start doing it, because it's nice when the weapon banner has things on it that even if you don't get the one that you want, the other weapon on the banner is also good. But they don't do that often, and for obvious reasons. I have actually been getting more tempted to consider actually rolling for Ganyu before the patch ends. Since I already have her best in slot bow, I already have Amos, and I have a decent set for cryo set for her already. No one wants donut unless Kokomi. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to traveling by portal. One moment you're there. Better than I expected. We met with some resistance, but thanks to your... We should be, once every...
Once again, you succeeded. A battle won, but the war rages on. We must reach the Lightless Remnant and destroy it. But Montclair will... I fear that Montclair will have a surprise or two waiting for us within the Doom. Never mind that now. We must reach the light... Do not question me. If my orders aren't followed to the letter, Montclair will defeat us, and Riven Spire will be lost. Talk to Countess Tamreth and Baron Dora.
Do you believe that man? And to think, I thought him to be dashing and heroic. But enough of such matters. You aren't here to discuss my personal life. Tell me, what news from Count Ravenwatch? Are we ready? And as a little girl, I wanted a pet guar I could decorate with ribbons and call Penelope. But we don't always get what we want, especially in war. The light has guided. I thought I made that clear. The Count has been an invaluable ally, but he is not in charge of this expedition. My troops have served us well. They deserve to see this through.
What word, my friend? Is Verandis ready for the truth? Remain behind and deny them the glory of being there when we achieve victory? Never! When Verandis starts his march to the top of the Doomcrag, I'll leave enough soldiers to protect our flank. But our best soldiers are coming with me. Tell the Count that we're coming with him.
Hold, mortal. You must go no farther. Turn back now, and take the other mortals with you. Your flesh and blood is too fragile to withstand the power of the cursed relic. We only seek to save you from the fate that befell us so very long ago. This place is cursed, tainted by a terrible power that has grown corrupted and impure. We do not wish to see used. The relic cannot be destroyed. If that is your quest, you have already failed. The vampire knows this, as does the one now controlling the relic. If you try to destroy the relic, you will only unleash its power. When we came to this land many eons ago, we brought with us a powerful relic to help us tame its wilderness.
Sure, I don't want to have rub marks all around the screen trying to aim. Yeah. It's something that I'm really thinking carefully about because, yeah, this is one of those things where it's like, I think I probably will end up passing on her this time because I do think that they're probably going to run her more often now that they're doing multi-banners more commonly. So she'll probably end up getting a rerun sooner than it was to get her first rerun. But it's like, if I go for C2 Raiden, that is that done. That is something I've wanted to do, and that's what I've been saving for this whole time. The fact that Ayato is already making me reconsider that course is, yeah, I don't think Ganyu is... I think if I tried to go for Ganyu as well, I would be pushing it. Because I'm playing in the same kind... I'm trying to play it in the same way that, like, Envy does, where he saves and tries to make sure that he can guarantee a character that he wants, rather than trying his luck.
It was originally La Tanya, the light of life, forged by our greatest sorcerers. It helped plants grow and healed illnesses. It helped us bring life to this barren wilderness. We were attacked by the savages that dwelled here before us. It was a brutal fight, and much blood was spilled. Many died on both sides of the conflict. Blood and death tainted the light of life. The relic changed. It became Abagandra, the lightless remnant, a beacon of death. Moreover, when the vampire touched it, the corruption intensified, became more potent. If the relic is destroyed, the blood curse will flow unhindered throughout the land.
Oh dear. That is not good.
You must do exactly as I taught you. Yes, the power of the remnant will call to you, tempt you. You must be strong enough to withstand that lure.
I'm ready for this. You know that. Stop treating me like I'm a novice, Verandis. I won't fail you. I won't let you down.
You have never disappointed me, Gwendis. But the remnant is more powerful than you can imagine. Be on your guard. Now head inside. I'll join you in a moment.
Next time you save would probably be Ito rerun. Yeah.
I trust you have spoken to Tamrith and Dorel. Are the soldiers standing guard at the second portal? The fools! I just wish I would have realized our mistake before we made it this far. I didn't realize that our proximity to the remnant would be our undoing. The remnant feeds off life, devours it. Not only will Gwendis and I be susceptible to its lure, but the soldiers. They're just more fodder for the blood curse. No, it's too late for that now. We have to move forward and hope we're not overwhelmed by our own forces. But if any of them turned into blood fiends, I promise to end their suffering as quickly as possible.
Oh dear.
This is where it happened. Where Layla died, and Montclair changed.
Where are Montclair's forces? I thought for sure we'd have to fight a horde of blood fiends to make it through this place.
Montclair is a strategist. He's waiting for us to make a mistake that he can take advantage of. I fear that mistake is about to be made.
Soldiers, spread out. Secure this
heeded
chamber.
my warning, Baron. This is no place for you.
You would deny our moment of glory, Count? The light shines on us this day.
There is no light here, Countess. Only darkness and death.
Arcade, protect us. What is that?
Baron Montclair. He's here.
Troops, on my command.
Welcome, Verandis. And like a good guest, I see you've brought me gifts to play with. Allow me to grant my blessing to your army.
This is exactly what I feared. He's turned our own troops into blood fiends.
How does it feel to watch those who you care about turn against you, Verandis? How does it feel? Wife, my daughter, you've taken everything I ever loved,
Ryland,
Verandis.
I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
My daughter loved you, Verandis. She loved you!
The remnant.
They're coming for us.
The power. It drove Larea insane. Are those giant skeletons?
Oh dear. Like, get your own people, yeah.
Wrong, Verandis. Your allies grant you strength.
Come out and face us, you coward. You can't hide from us forever.
Wyland, please. We can find a way to free you from this power.
To what end, my old friend? My wife is dead. My daughter killed by your own hand. What do I have if not this power? I think I prefer to let you experience my pain. My suffering. To let you see what it's like to lose everything you hold dear.
No, Montclair. Stop this madness.
Come, Gwendis. You look famished. Allow me to prepare you a feast fit for my new queen.
No, Montclair, please.
Oh
I
dear.
should have brought everyone here. I should have handled this on my own. You're in danger as well. Montclair will eventually try to use you against me. Montclair has never left the Remnant Chamber. He was able to defeat us by working through a projection. I assume he's teleported Gwendis. I'm still connected to the one who turned me. The answer to our problem rests with him. If we are going to defeat Montclair, you must trust me this one last time. I will not betray you. We can discuss that later. For now, we need to reach Gwendis before the Remnant corrupts her and she feasts upon the others. Head upstairs and I'll follow right behind you. I can feel them. Gwendis.
Okay, let's go.
Be on your guard. Montclair will do everything he can to stop us.
He can try.
Gwendis has been harmed, or any of our friends. I'll show him no mercy. Close. Sense that Gwendis is nearby.
I should really just, like, keep following him rather than try and run on ahead.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
Gwendis? What has he done to you?
Verandis, help. Please, help me. Their blood smells so good. These restraints, they won't hold me back much longer.
You must control yourself, Gwendis. We'll find a way to get you out of there. Show yourself, Wylan. Tell me what you want. Tell me, Montclair, answer me! I'm sorry, my friend, but it seems we're going to have to play Montclair's game to free the others. If we don't get Gwendis out of there soon, those restraints will break, and she'll feed on the nobles. Montclair has constructed a blood ward to imprison Gwendis and the others. The Remnant, its proximity is playing havoc with Gwendis' hunger. The urge to feed is stronger in her than ever. He's using alien magic to increase the power of the ward. I'll do my best to dispel it, but I think we'll need to destroy the statues. Montclair will strike when I'm distracted. You must keep me safe, or we'll never reach Gwendis in time. Then may luck be upon you.
Oh, hello, Gargoyle.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers. You lead.
Use the gargoyles to smash. Oh, I see. It's saying it in the hints and I've not been reading it. Okay. So keep the gargoyle alive and make it smash the statues.
did it. I resisted. I didn't feed. Wait. What happened to the nobles? Did I remember wrong?
They're fine, merely unconscious. I'm proud of your restraint, Gwendis.
What's going on in here? Is the Countess all right?
Damn it, Darian, slow down! Wait for me, you long-legged bastard!
The Baron and the Countess are fine, but you both arrived just in time to move them to safety.
Take them out? But we just got here. We want to help take down Montclair. Neither of us has had a good fight in... well, it's been at least a couple minutes.
No, Darian, this battle is not one that you and Scordo can win. Leave Montclair to us.
But... oh, very well. But I get to help take down the next would-be world conqueror we come across. Deal?
As you wish, brave Darian, as you wish. And now, my friend, time has come to face Montclair.
He sounded so tired of his shit.
Tamrith and Oro. They cannot be allowed to perish here. I need to help get them to safety before I join you up above. They will, with my help. Besides, I can't face Montclair just yet. There are preparations I must make to ensure our success. If Montclair dies while connected to the Remnant, the relic breaks and unleashes its curse upon Riven Spire. No one would be safe from the Blood Fiend Plague. We need to stop Montclair, but we need to do so in a way that doesn't doom Riven. That, my friend, is what I still need to work out. And while I do that, I need you to keep Montclair busy. You have done more than I.
Let's go.
The remnant wash over you. The remnant and I are one. Its power flows through me. Trappings mean nothing. There is no hope for any of you. Doomed Riven Spire. Let the power of the remnant burst free.
Remnant. It's cracking. You did it! The power threatens to break free. I can feel it. The power. I could consume it. Become stronger than I ever imagined. No. I can't give in to this temptation. I must remove the remnant from this place. Take it to the plane of my master. We need to talk. One last time. Time is against us, my friend. I must remove the remnant from this place before it is too late. I need Adusa, my oldest, most trusted ally. Tell her that House Raven Watch is hers now. She must, because I need to take this relic out of this realm. It needs to be transported to a place where it can't do any harm. I have made a deal with my master. Molag Bal has agreed to take me and the relic to Cold Harbor.
What?
It is the only way to make certain that Riven Spire is saved. Molag Bal will take the relic into his realm. Riven Spire, all of Nern.
Remnant so he just made a fucking deal with Molag Bal to give him a really fucking dangerous artifact. Oh dear.
I thank you for your trust. Riven Spire will be safe.
But the relic's gonna break the moment it gets there. I see. So it just releases its power in Cold Harbor.
Look, everyone! We've got a survivor! You actually survived the destruction of the Doomcrag? That's remarkable. I mean, I've seen you do some amazing things. That persnickety vampire really came through in the end. He was a good man. For a vampire, I mean. Just barely. We made it out. Before we go...
He's really gone, isn't he? The mighty Verandis. I hate this. I really hate... Sacrificed. Like in dead? What do you mean he sacrificed himself? No. Why'd you let him do that? Do you know how hard he worked to distance himself from the prince? If Verandis is still alive, the prince won't give him up easily. But why did he leave me here? I should have gone with him. How do you know what he wanted? He was everything to me. Why didn't he tell me what he was planning? Why didn't he let me help him? Saved us. Doesn't feel like I was saved. But Verandis always carried a great weight on his shoulders. Maybe that's been lifted from him now. Before we go, take this. Verandis gave it to me, but I can't keep it. You helped him so much. You should have it. You helped the man I cared about, the man I loved, and you were with him to the end. This belongs to you. I need a little time to say my farewells. Don't worry about me. I won't do anything stupid. Promise. But you need to get back to Shornhelm. Without Verandis there, they're gonna need your help to figure out what happens next. All of this. It happened because Riven Spire doesn't have a true leader. If that doesn't change, it won't be long before the region falls into chaos once more. At least, that's what Verandis used to say. I'll find my way. Verandis taught me well. And Dedusa's back at the manor. She'll keep me company. Things will be alright. It'll just take time.
Did I get all the sky shards here? Yes, I did. Okay. And I got a new skill point.
Well,
I should level up my provisioning just put the point in there. So, where is the cooking thing? Is it here? No. It's probably in the inn. Yeah, there's gonna be a fire inside the inn. Okay, here's the... this should be a cooking fire. There we go. There we go. Rank 40. Now I can do this. That allows me to make better recipes.
More expensive. It's going to be hard for me to keep up.
Come to wet your...
No, I haven't actually. I've come to sell stuff. There we go.
I need another drink like I need a head in the hole.
Ooh, excuse me. Now everything should be back to normal here.
Riven Spire's always been plagued by
Yep, everything's back to normal here. People are just people are partying.
Have you seen what the Countess wears? It's positive.
Oh, there's someone here for a quest.
Smell that air. House Montclair's hold on Shornhelm has been broken, but our job isn't done. Montclair loyalists still operate out of Shornhelm, yes? Whatever they are planning, we must know. They use couriers to pass messages. Adusa would snip him.
So here we are. Baron Montclair's dead, and that damn artifact is destroyed. Yes, you can pat yourself on the back, all right. You've saved Rivenspire, and that's no small thing. You do realize this creates a predicament for me, though, don't you? Well, I can't very well go on pretending the nobles can share the throne. Everyone knows what a colossal mistake I made there. I'm going to have to crown someone. A king or a queen of Shornhelm. Someone to rule Rivenspire, don't you think? Exactly. So I have to choose. Countess Tamrith or Baron Dorell. Frankly, since you've recently fought alongside the two of them, I would appreciate your counsel. Speak to them, if you wish. Think about it, and then give me your recommendation.
Oof. You have to pick who gets to be king.
You
Or
faced
queen,
down
rather.
Montclair and lived to tell about it. I'm envious, you know. Things are going well. I even plan to resume my duties in the guard. Gwendis has been very patient. I still have a hard time with the blood drinking business, but I'm learning.
It's a miracle that we survived and triumphed over Montclair, thanks in no small part to my steady leadership. May Arche grant the High King the wisdom to see that I am the best choice to lead Rivenspire. I do. Baron Dorell is a good man, but he can be dangerously short-tempered and is far too quick to act. Shornhelm has had enough impetuous rulers in its history. We need a thoughtful ruler who truly has the people's best interests at heart. Helping the people of Rivenspire recover. So many of the kingdom's subjects have been displaced. So many have lost loved ones. We must do what we can to restore the people's faith and get their lives back to at least a semblance of normalcy.
Right, and what does he want to do?
We've come through much to reach this point. We won a battle for the very soul of Rivenspire. Now comes the responsibility of rebuilding the kingdom. I hope High King Emmerich gives me the opportunity. I do. I've come to respect Countess Tamrith. She's a bright young woman, but she's not qualified to rule the kingdom. The coming days demand decisive leadership and a firm hand. You know that as well as I. That makes me the perfect choice. First things first, we need to rebuild our defenses. The Shornhelm Guard has been decimated by the Civil War, and we'll need to recruit and retrain hundreds of young men and women to restore our strength.
Okay, so the Countess is about helping the people. He wants to rebuild the army. Honestly, I'm not even going to look up what the better option is. I'm going with the Countess.
Take as much time as you like, my friend. It's only the High King and the entire kingdom of Rivenspire waiting.
Oi, don't be snarky with me, Emmerich. You asked me to do all of this.
Good, though I do hope you've given the matter due consideration. This isn't like choosing which tunic to wear in the morning. It will affect many lives and the future of the Daggerfall Covenant. Tell me then, House Tamrith or House Dorel? She's very young, but perhaps that means she will bring some much-needed change. Very well. If that's your counsel, I will make Countess Tamrith the Queen of Shornhelm. Are you certain she is the best choice, though? The bright young Countess Tamrith, then. I know she is thoughtful, humble, and as sharp as an assassin's dagger. I am sure she will make a courageous queen. Queen Eseld of Shornhelm. It even has a nice ring to it. Then it's decided. Thank you for your counsel. Both Queen Eseld and myself will be in your debt. After all you've done, there's no reward that can express my gratitude, but please, accept this gift. I'd feel guilty if I didn't give you something.
Might I have a word with my husband's new best friend?
Hope we find something interesting.
I have decided to crown a new Queen of Shornhelm. Eseld Tamrith, please come forward.
Oh wow. Her name's actually updated already to Queen Eseld.
Name your house the new Royal House of Shornhelm.
I give you my solemn oath, Your Majesty. I will lead the kingdom of Shornhelm with wisdom and honor, and I pledge my eternal allegiance to you and to the Daggerfall Covenant.
All hail the new ruler of Riven Spire.
He is not happy. He was like doing the disgusted emote there.
Thank you for your faith in me. I will do all that I can to prove
I respect the High King's decision, but I can't hold my tongue. I have serious doubts about it.
Right, let's talk to the Queen.
Today is a fortuitous day indeed for Riven Spire, though I fear other kingdoms within the Covenant may not be so lucky. I know that my husband considers you to be his champion, but I wonder if you might be willing to assist his queen as well? I have heard troubling news from Sentinel. Rumors say that enemies from my father's past have returned. I wrote to him right away, of course, but as everyone knows, King Faharajad can be slow to respond. Still, I fear for his safety. Necromancers. Their kind has not been seen in the Alakir Desert for years, but that only makes them more dangerous. If you can go to Sentinel and just ensure all is well, it would be a relief. I have made travel arrangements, if you are willing. Look for a ship called the Don Posset offshore at North Point. The first mate, Elvira Dere, should be waiting for you on the docks, ready to leave for Sentinel. When you get there, just make sure the city is safe. Only visit my father, if you wish. Of course. I'm relieved already, just knowing that you will go. If there is any trouble there, I know my father could use help, whether he wants it or not. I'm sorry, I digress. When I was very young, there was a necromancer, Satura. He raised an army of the dead and marched on Sentinel. Though my people will not fight the dead. No, it is a matter of faith. Our people believe that desecrating the dead, even if they have been risen, is a terrible dishonor. This is why a necromancer in Sentinel would be of... My husband has many admirable qualities, and one of them is a hopeless optimism. He rarely takes action until a problem has at least been confirmed. As I said, I have only heard rumors of trouble in the Alakir. Hopefully it is nothing. Of course. My father is King Faharajad. My brother Azah, my sister Lakana, and I were raised in Sentinel. Then one day, my father told me he had to marry me to this mad, young king of Wayrest, Emmerich. I was furious, of course, but I came around.
Came around, huh? Arranged marriages are always kind of... something about it doesn't sit right, but yeah. Given the sort of feudal era that the political landscape of Elder Scrolls places itself in. That, yeah, it's kind of unsurprising as well. A political union, I suppose you could call it. So I need to go here to North Point. Oh wait, there was a side quest in Shornhelm that I should do first, actually. It's just a basic one, I think. Yeah, I'll do that one real quick and then I will head back. And because that is progressing, I believe that is going to get me to go to the Alakir Desert. And most likely we'll be starting the storyline there. You know, just a possibility.
Van speaks highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
Doesn't seem to be any sort of avoid running into him sort of thing going on here. Yes, super compelling gameplay following this dude around.
Spare some gold for a worker down on his luck. I saw him throw a coin in the fountain and took it before someone else did. Do you think I'd rather beg than work? But work for a dust sweep isn't as common as it used to be. And a man's got to do what he can. I have a family, who can say? What with this civil bless you, and bless this glinting gift. Tonight I will turn this claim.
Please, don't walk away. Don't ignore... Ah, a trade, of course. Give me some gold and I'll tell you what I know. A pleasure doing business with you. He's a dust sweep. At least that's what he claims to be. I haven't seen him lift a broom or a brush in an elf's age. He has a...
Bottoms up!
I got what you need.
I've had it, I tell you.
A beggar with a house like that? Excuse me?
If you're looking for money, sure won't find any here. What do you think you're doing? First you enter uninvited, then you start rifling through my cabinets? What is this, some kind of sick joke? He what? No. My husband has some silly ideas, but he's not... He wouldn't. He didn't do this out of malice. He just wanted to support us. He hates that I have to work so hard. He's a good man, but... Keep the code book. Just don't implicate my husband. You have what you need, right? Just keep Edward out of it. You get what you need, and my husband remains a free man. Oh, bless you. Don't you...
Or if he is just a beggar down on his luck and was being abused, then fine. Welcome back, hun. So we finished the story here, and the vampire dude made a trade with Molag Bal to take the relic into Cold Harbor, which isn't actually a very good thing.
Have you discovered the identity of... That's a strange way to put it, but Adusa will not pry. I'm disappointed we can't interrogate the informer, but the threat has been taken care of. You have been extremely helpful, Five Claw. We unraveled... Oh, yes, yes. This proves Montclair's allies are still plotting and scheming. Kill the kid. That's Two Blades. He has been a scourge on Riven.
I'm just doing this side quest, and then I will be done with the area and can move on to the next map. So where is he? Ah, he's just outside Shornhelm.
I can't wait to take a load off at the inn.
Oh, did you see the picture of the warrior glam that I made? In the 14 channel? It looks good, thank you. I've been playing, I was doing some leveling for warrior earlier, like I was doing the roulette with it. And yeah, warrior is just very comfy to play because of intuition. It's just ridiculous.
I really don't like your odds.
That one put up a fight, didn't they?
Go back to Adusa then. Oh, she's back at the...
Thank you for sparing me. I may never be my true self again, but I can still serve Riven Spire.
At least she hangs out here. Oh, she must be upstairs. Hey Kitty, how are you doing?
Give Adusa the good news. Best news this one you make Riven Spire a safer place with every task you Adusa has been studying this code book, gathering information, learning what she can. It seems Montclair. Do you actually listen to what Adusa said to find Rasva?
This is a odd, like, thing to have me off doing when the main quest line is already finished. Going back to play. Oh, you're replaying Heaven's Ward. Nice. Okay, so the list is over here. Go and see if I can do that fight. Because then I would have the whole area complete. Oh boy. No, one of them's gonna try and beat up Miri. Right, if you're gonna just beat you up. That's not good. There's too much going on here. That's not good at all. There's way too much shit going on here. Oh. Okay.
Vec, I hope you're watching.
Whoa. Okay, what the hell just happened? Oh, that. Okay, I think this one's probably too hard to do. Or what I think I need to do actually is not go after the gargoyle first. I think I need to try and pick off the smaller things first and then deal with the gargoyle. Yeah, I think that's the way to go about it. Yeah, because this dude alone with his uppercut can fucking really hurt me. So if I knock him down, then grab this one. Yeah. Get this Ravager down too. Oh, someone's here. And then...
I didn't kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess they wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Okay, the gargoyle's up. Get the healers down. Okay, right. This is it. That's gonna work now. And now that I have help. Don't let the Ravager. I think we're good. There we go. Not always possible to do all of these fights on my own because some of them are just harder than others.
There's got to be a better source for your alchemy practice.
Oh yeah, Mary doesn't like me harvesting bugs. Oh, I didn't read your message earlier, okay, so... Forgot what Hoshvint's voice sounded like and was completely shocked that it wasn't deep like Estinian or... yeah. Right, now I can go back and give that bloody thing to the vampire lady. I hope that's the last quest that she has, because I would like to move on. You didn't realize how... Suppose so, yeah. Oh, she's outside.
Ah, my friend, your return, it is well timed. Oh, yes. Adusa is fine. Nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at that list. We are the targets? Well, that only proves we are doing something right. If no one wants to kill you, you are not trying hard enough. This one, all? All is a very big number, Five Claw. This one's... Ready yourself, Five Claw. Here they come. How courageous of you. Ill-advised, but courageous. Meet this one outside, my friend. Let's make sure we eliminated all of the assassins.
I'm at the bottom of the list with extreme prejudice.
How dare the fools invade Ravenwatch Castle. Now, we fight back. These villains, they think they can... These assassins. They thought they were hunting us. Our Corian... Thanks. Meet Adusa at Montclair Manor, Five Claws.
Spire Adventurer. Oh. Didn't realize I hadn't had that achievement obtained yet. This should be close to the end of the quest line. Of this, like, side quest line.
I was tired of walking anyway. Well?
Montclair's nephew. My claws and daggers are ready. This one fights like a whirlwind of fury.
Ah, he's upstairs.
This business long enough. It looks like I'll have to kill you myself.
Now that we've killed all the Montclairs, can we buy the mansion?
Adusa is so happy she could just purr. This threat, yes. But don't worry, another will appear before. You did well, my friend. You'll be the first person at...
Here we go. We are done. Now we can move on to the next map.
Off we go!
At least we've got Montclair's men out of the city.
Your mother was right. You are entirely out of your element.
Don't bring Mother into this. Break my concentration. Now, what were the words? Lume... blast? How did they go again?
Oh god.
Hey there. You the one Queen Maria bought passage for to Sentinel? All right. I'm just glad you didn't bring along a chest full of luggage. We got to row out to the posset in this little dinghy here. Real glamorous, eh? As long as you don't mind rowing. Captain Mark already let me do all the rowing on the way in. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rowing from him. We're ready whenever you are. Just say the word and we'll push off. Well, the captain's convinced we still haven't shaken that string of bad luck that started back in Stormhaven. That's a load of dung, though. We got a new crew and a new ship, the Dawn Posset. What more does he want? Beats the oblivion out of me. I don't know. He came into a pretty good-sized pile of coin not long after we saw you in Wayrest. Bought all kinds of cargo with it. Legitimate cargo. Things he's hoping to sell at other... Then let's get the oblivion out of here! All right, you lovers. Time to cast off.
Alakir Desert. Here we go. I was here earlier actually doing some writs. Or collecting the materials from the writs, that is. Like the rewards.
Well, we're here all right. But I'm not sure I'm going to be getting off the boat. In fact, I say... Oh, you bet your arse there is. Queen Maria's messenger said she had heard rumors. And I guess they were true. Or something. Go talk to Captain Mark. He actually walked a little...
Zombies. Hordes of the damned things. Of all the ports in Tamriel, why this one? I sailed all the way across the Iliac Bay, and I need a glass of grog. You can't smell their soggy, rotting flesh? Just walk down the causeway. Nah, I've seen a few of the bootless louts skulking around, behind crates and such. There you go. Give the guards a kick and tell them to get to work. I've got...
I think I know why they're not doing it.
I'll protect the ship and Captain Mark. None of these dead men are getting past me. Get out there and deal with it. Do what you do best.
Oh, I know. I remember her. Cool.
Waka's breath. Too many. I can't take it.
Never used to fight this much. Till I met you.
You might want to get back on your boat, seafarer. The dead are crawling from the sea and they have overtaken the docks. There is nothing to be done. We just have to pray to Tuwaka that they wander away. Zombies? Oh, such a crude term. These Ranetu are the remains of sailors who shipwrecked off the coast. We respect our dead here in the Alakir Desert. Even those who died at sea are honored. No, you are an outsider. These are not your ancestors. And as such, there is no dishonor in striking them down. I do not know. And I fear we have only made the... My fellow guards will not strike the Ranatu either. Jesmin,
Pirjin and Emidal.
Oh, I see. So they, so their religious beliefs make them incapable of fighting back. Basically, they're so afraid of being cursed that they won't defend themselves from the undead. And hence, if a necromancer decides to come around, not good. Is this part of the reason then why necromancy gets... Oh, actually no, it's not banned in Oblivion, though. It's not illegal, it's just banned by the Mages Guild.
Please, no! No, none of us are. The Ranitu are going to kill us all.
Okay, so I need to just keep going.
To run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
More was mercy. What have I done? I was just trying to do... This Ranetu caught me. He was trying to bite me, to eat me. I tried to fend him off, but he jerked, and his head ran against my blade. It wasn't my fault. But what about stopping this Ranetu from getting into the city? What about the other guards?
Hmm.
Can never have enough of that.
Get back, you betcha!
Great Ruptka. Blood.
What an incredibly, like, unfortunate superstition to have in a world where, like, zombies are a very common occurrence. Why am I saying goodbye to...
Finally, someone who's not afraid to do the dirty work. Someone to clean up my docks. I watched you from the window until I heard those necromancers downstairs. But damn, the poor bastard. I told them. I told the guards that they were going to have to fight back. It is one thing to be superstitious, but when the Ranetu are attacking the city, it's time to put the superstitions aside. No, we're not all so hung up on our beliefs. Can't ignore the tradition, though. Not unless we want fruit thrown at us, or worse. Regardless, right now, I'm just glad Taba's winds guided you here. Someone to get the Ranetu off the damn docks. I do. I overheard the necromancers. Their leader is calling the dead from the sea with some kind of dark ritual. If you can disrupt the ritual, the dead should... well, they should drop dead. Or at least stop crawling. That I do not know.
Okay, so just go find the ritual, kill a bunch of people, and we're done. Is Sentinel the main city of the area? It must be. It does look like there are other settlements though. There's a settlement up here, but this one does seem to be the main settlement of the area. I find it so weird that people, like, sell crowns in the shout chat in this game. Crowns being the paid currencies. It's like RMT. They are literally, essentially, by selling crowns, they are essentially in effect trading money for in-game currency, and it's not like sanctioned by the game. They're just doing it between players. It's just weird to see it.
Nice hole.
Oh no, you won't. Oh really? How are you gonna do that when you're dead? And everything's back to normal.
The raw Netu have returned to the sea. The docks will soon smell of dead fish again instead of dead people. And you, right off the boat, and you slay the necromancer? Surely Tuwaka sent you to deliver us from this difficult situation. I am too. It has been many years since the plague of necromancy visited our shores. Though I am relieved the docks are clear, the events of this day are... I wonder if you know how completely we are in your debt. Alakir warriors fear no evil, but they will not fight the undead. It may be a superstition, but it has been tradition for centuries. I could not have convinced my guards to break it today. I'm afraid not. There was just no easy solution. Perhaps to call everyone inside the castle and lock the doors? King Faharajad would not have liked that. Of course, I did not want to send word. Thank you, Seafarer. It is better if I remain here to supervise. The dead are sacred. It is what the people of Alakir have always believed and always will. Just as we respect our elders, so do we respect our ancestors. It would be dishonorable to strike them, and might even cause one to be cursed. These dark arts are not practiced by our people. But yes, we have experienced the plague of necromancy in the past. Fighting these plagues has always required great sacrifice. Those who have fought the dead have been dishonored, cast out.
Oh dear. Well, isn't that awkward? Thank you for protecting us from these undead. Now, GTFO. Surely there's another place where I can get this lore book than from in here. Sentinel, the Jewel of Archive. It's inside that warehouse area. Gloss. Okay. I'm gonna quickly grab that because the book. I would rather not trespass to get the book, and I don't believe it's trespassing to go in here. Or at least it wasn't just now. Didn't even notice it was in here earlier. There it is. Well, maybe it wasn't in here when it was an instanced zone, but now that it's no longer instanced.
I was tired of walking anyway.
Interesting. Suspicious monkey.
Bah! Don't even think about it. If you try to pick me up and give me a kiss, I'll bite your nose off. Ha ha! I may...
Sussy. Sussy monkey. Apparently, it's just someone who got turned into a monkey.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
More drink over here.
What is your dream? You want to be stronger, smarter, faster? Not again. Tell me he doesn't want a refund. Why do so many ask, and then when Unishi... In a manner of speaking, yes. He complained about feeling like an outcast here in Sentinel. He wanted to be faster and nimbler and to feel like he fit in. What does that sound like? This is not fair. Ingredients cost money. Unishi cannot afford to give away free Unishi has just finished preparing 2 potions for other buyers in town. Deliver them, and we have a deal. One goes to a woman.
Oh dear. That sounds like a genie, like the sort of thing a genie would do, where it's like they twist your words and do something like and trick you, sort of thing. Like that genie in Fairly Odd Parents.
Where is she? It's about time. Hand it over. She promised me my hair would grow back, and that I would have hundreds of children. This better work. Don't tell me what to do, peon. You're just jealous. I already paid. I don't feel so good.
What is this rat doing in here? Get out!
No!
You damn
Stop!
thing.
How dare you!
You're not getting away that easily.
She turned him into a rat. Oh, that's fucking great. I love it. So now we need to go and give Daria the potion as well.
What is it? My husband has just returned home from the tavern. He is... Oh, praise Zet. I've waited so long. I asked Unishi to make me a potion that will make my husband kind and loyal. Oh, yes. Unishi told me exactly what to expect.
Where is my meal, woman?
Coming right away, dear.
Oh god, he's gonna get turned into a dog. He's gonna get turned into a dog.
It's about time. This better be good. This tastes different than usual. What? What have you done to me? You witch!
Quiet down, Farhad, and sit. There. Good dog. From now on, if you want a biscuit, we are going to have some new rules.
I have a feeling I'm not going to like this.
She knew exactly what was going on. This is exactly what she wanted.
Isn't he cute? We're going to be closer than ever now.
She knew exactly what she was doing. Holy hell, yeah.
Poor Princess Lakana. Thank you for trying to save her.
Unishi is pleased to see you. Unishi gives people what they want and nothing more. You have done the same for me. So here, take these to that...
Oh, am I ever glad to see you again. Do you have a banana? I mean, do you have a potion to change me back? Malak's nethers! It sure will feel good to be myself again.
Better go and get some clothes.
Meet me at the tavern. I'll buy you a drink.
Get some fucking... Put some fucking clothes on, dude. He is.
You look dry. Wash the sand down with a pint? Huh?
Unishi's business in Sentinel is done.
It was a very creative solution to the problem, I suppose. This is one game that gives serious OCD. Trying to find all those shards. Well, I have an add-on that tells me exactly where they all are, so...
Who might you be?
And actually, it's very important that I get them all because this character needs so many skill points because of all the crafting skills he has. I want to have a look at this house. It's a nice looking ground floor. And let's see what's upstairs. It's a fairly spacious corridor, I suppose. And wait, is this a balcony area? Leave home. Oh, it's just a regular old exit. And of course it boots me out, like, outside the front. So the balcony is up there. So, but you have to actually own the house in order to go up onto the balcony area because it won't let you go out that way if it's just a preview. You left the sub running for 4 years? Damn, you've got a lot of crowns then, haven't you? 320,000 gold. Okay, preview with furnishings. Came back to 78k crowns. Nice. Feels a bit cramped up here. With like a very small walkway for the... And yeah. So you bought the most expensive house? Ooh, nice. At some point, I would like to get a signature. I don't recall the last time though a signature home really stood out to me though.
Well,
excuse me. Time to go talk to the king.
With all respect, Your Majesty, this proves our suspicions were well-founded. You should have heeded my father's warning.
It is not the place of the dishonored to correct the king, Ashaba. You are dismissed.
I meant no disrespect, Your Majesty, only that you know where to find us. I will take my leave.
The Dwemer ruin? Oh, nice.
Sentinel wayfarer. If you've come about the docks, rest assured I already know. I regret that you visit during such times. But perhaps your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps the gods guided you here to help us fight the withered hand. Necromancers, practitioners of the most vile magic, and the bane of the Alakir Desert. It has been many years since we faced such a threat. Several years ago, a diabolical necromancer named Satura led an army of undead against me. Satura was defeated, but the rumors suggest undoubtedly. But I suspect the attack at the docks. That is the challenge I now face. The people of the Alakir Desert, even those in Sentinel, are superstitious. They believe that your visit is fortuitous indeed. My own son, Prince Azar, has been investigating the rumors about the Withered Hand. He is a bright young man, but he needs help. Yes, that is likely. General Thoda is my chief military advisor. He is also a practical man who places security above superstition. He is resting at his home after General Thoda is a trusted advisor and a good friend. He has heard the rumors about the Withered Hand, and he can help us. Tell no one else, though. People remember Satura, and hearing his sons have returned could cause a panic. Yes, the greatest threat the Alakir faced from the undead was in the First Era, when the Okudan rulers were still establishing a foothold here. They are our greatest hope, for no matter how great a threat the Withered Hand may pose, they cannot even compare to the necromancers of the First Era.
Okay. I don't really feel like asking him any more about that. I'm just gonna go. You know, doing the daily, like, crafter writs has actually been making me a decent amount of money. I'm now sitting at near, like, 860,000 gold. So I could actually buy a classic house. I just don't see much point in doing so right now. House decorating in this game is not really something I'm particularly interested in doing, to be honest. You know, I actually prefer how housing works in like Skyrim and Oblivion, where you buy the house and then you can just buy upgrades for it, and then it's just decorated. Or if it's like the Hearthfire DLC, you craft the upgrades and it just puts them in the house for you. I mean, you can decorate if you want with, like, items and stuff, but the main furnishing and all of that is already done for you.
I know you from Allcare. You roughed up so many of my bravos. Tamriel is a small place, after all. I just returned from Allcare myself. Back in my chair, drinking my wine with my wife. No! You realize what this means. Not one moment of relaxation, not one. And damn it, I thought this talk about the Withered Hand was just rumor. Are you the Sentinel Docks? The nerve. But it sounds like something those motherless dogs would do. I tell you, Uwafa and Alasan might just be... Uwafa and Alasan are the sons of that old bastard Satura. They're calling themselves the Withered Hand as a fear tactic. I knew them when they were boys. They're the same age as Prince Azar. Exactly. He knows more about this business. My guess is that he's with the girls at his Seraglio by the North Wall. I know what you're thinking, but it's not because the prince is some kind of ladies' man. The girls help him. My hope is that Prince Azar might have...
Alright, well, let's go find this prince, and then I can go and progress this a little bit more. I have no idea what's going on in zone chat right now. They're just talking about X, Y, and Z, and, like, different, like, parties and stuff. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I should have tried to stop them. It was a nightmare. These savage men burst into the Seraglio. They struck down the guards and even sweet little Rohiba. And then they took the prince. Please, could you... No, yet another way in which I failed. I should have...
Prince, someone help! They took him! I saw them running. They went what?
Think that area is good for level grinding? What? The one I'm in now?
They took the prince down the path. Hurry!
tried, but they got me with their evil magic. They took the prince.
The zone you're in is good for leveling alts. Ah. What, because of all the zombies and stuff? Or... Oh, that would explain why I'm seeing a lot of someone wandering around, like, picking up all the zombies and trying to kill them. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, makes it easier for me to just sneak on by. Easy to get to the anchors too? Oh, nice. It seems very busy here, though.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? Famished.
I know there's actually like a dungeon in Hrothgar, I think. That's where I was doing the leveling for my warden. And that place was much quieter. Oh, there's the prince.
I don't recognize you, but under the I don't wish to seem ungrateful, but you should know that kidnapping me was just a distraction. The withered hand from tunneling into the impervious vault. This tunnel was just one of their attempts. It's a brilliant plan, really. The gates of the vault have been magically sealed for centuries, but underneath, the vault's apparently not so impervious. Undoubtedly, they're hoping to steal the Anse wards. With the wards, the Wafa and... Let's head south. There's a ladder leading up into the city.
So, dealing with necromancers is going to be the main thing. That's the same sort of thing as, I guess, what happened with the Ebonheart Pact storyline, is eventually the story moved towards dealing with necromancy and the worm cult. So it's probably that these people that we're currently dealing with are helping them.
I'm going to call the guard to the vault.
Word has reached me of what happened at the Seraglio. I told Toda you'd come through. I had a feeling about you, right from the start. Blade's Edge. How could they? Would that actually work? If they get into the vault, they could steal the Anse. I can take guards to the Impervious Vault, but we're going to need help from the Mages Guild. As much as I hate to admit it, only they know how to unseal the vault. When you reach the Mages Guild...
Talk to Gabrielle at the Mages Guild. Okay. Actually, Gabrielle? I'm pretty sure that's someone I've talked to before from the Mages Guild. I think she's appeared in the Daggerfall Covenant storyline previously. What was that just now? Oh, it's just like cosmetics.
I know you. We killed that crazy old necromancer together. Angoff. Remember that midnight talisman we used to break? Are you joking? I've been wanting to take a crack at that place ever since I heard the name. Wait a minute. Did Simone put you up to this? Why would the king want to break into the vault? Necromancers? Ansei wards? Fascinating. Count me in. So we just need to break the seal? I know. Let's try this. Go to the bazaar and get flame stock from Lucien and Worm's headcap from Ninaba. Then meet me at the vault. This could work.
She's very confident in her abilities here. I mean, working with us before against a necromancer has probably boosted her confidence a fair bit. She probably knows what she's doing.
I hope you've come to drink.
Take your time and browse, my friend. I'm sure you'll...
Welcome to Ninaban's Emporium of strange and wonderful things. Flame stalks, tasty treats. They help with indigestion. Worm stalk caps. No, I don't. Lizards enjoy worm stalks, but they're also poisonous to them. Dead lizards don't sell.
Take your time and browse. This is for Gabrielle, isn't it? She's a regular.
Okay, where are the vaults? Oh, they're up there. Okay. Off we go.
Aha, perfect. Say though, you didn't happen to pick up a few giants. That's fine. Giant's toes could make a bigger gap in the seal, but they're probably hard to find here anyways. These should do the trick. Oh, sure. I just need a minute to think about how exactly to word this.
If we are too late. Your hope is contagious, Wayfarer. I cannot adequately express my gratitude. I pray that we are not too late to stop the withered hand.
Come on, Gabrielle. Open the door.
Stand back, Your Majesty. I'm not sure how the vault will react. I hope this works. It worked. Go quickly. I don't know how long it'll stay open.
They've broken into the vault. Stop them, fools!
They have already gotten in.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Enough! Get the Ansei wards out, now!
looks like they might have already taken them.
You are not marked with the corruption of undeath, nor those that foster it. You sought to protect the wards? Praise Tuaka. That means there are still living those who oppose. We sacrificed ourselves to create the wards, and through them we have protected the consecrated dead. But the wards have fallen into corrupted hands now. I do not know. My sight is weakened, and my presence is tied to my ward. They have taken it far from here. We will meet again.
They took the wards. Shocker. The story arc here is probably going to be about trying to get the wards back.
That took longer than I hoped. It's hard to be patient when... Damn it all! Thoda said Satura's sons were dangerous. That's certainly true now. With the Ansei wards, they can raise an army faster than I can. We have to stop them. We have to send Uafa and Alasan to join their father in... I've done everything in my power to avoid calling on the Ashaba. But I no longer have a choice. We must have their help to recover the Ansei wards. I would avoid contacting them directly, however. Will you be my envoy, Wayfarer? Thank you. Most of the Ashaba live together, wandering the desert, going gods know where. Track them down, and tell their leader Marima that the Alakir needs him again. We need the Ashaba to fight the Withered Hand. The Ashaba often spend this season camping at Morwa's bounty to the south. God's willing, perhaps they are still there. Marima sent his daughter to warn me of the Withered Hand. They wanted to help. I hope I needn't remind you to keep this quiet. Rumors will spread about the Withered Hand, but we should try to keep the theft of the Ansei wards a secret. I have many political enemies. Of course it will. But what am I to do? Allow my public image to endanger the kingdom? Sometimes a king cannot save his face and his people at the same time. Still, I would prefer we not shout our plans from the rooftops.
I see.
It is rare for General Thoda to offer word of praise, but he speaks highly of you.
Oh, dearie me. Quite the shame that, isn't it? That, you know, can't do the right thing because of political consequences. There is a delve down to the south that I can go and do. Wait, do I have a... that might be enough to get me to my next, like, skill point thing. How do I find that out again? Never mind. I'll just go and do it. I'm pretty sure I'm at 2 out of 3. Yeah, I must be, because 200 doesn't divide cleanly in, by 3. You get 2, I think you get 2 left over. So... Okay. Go this way? Didn't mean to press that. Oh well.
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck. Don't like your odds.
Oh, great. The spiders are coming out in droves. Yep, there we go. Gained a skill point. So, alchemy, snake blood. Now I think what I need to do is go up this way.
They're coming for us.
So keep going. Okay, that's gonna be the dude that completes the delve. Santaki complete. And there's probably gonna be like a quest in here somewhere. Ooh, treasure chest. I actually don't think I saw a quest in here anywhere.
Something you need to discuss?
Not, well, it makes sense. Not all of them do have like a side quest inside of them. So, yeah, alright then. I guess I'll just go. Unless I missed it because I went a different route from the way it was wanting me to go. But I can't be bothered because it's probably just a very minor side quest, so I'm just gonna leave. He just jumped up like something startled him. But I didn't even touch him.
Do you have a moment? It's worth... You there! Legend, I appreciate these.
I'm glad that the Imperial has found someone else to talk to. His haughtiness is suffocating. Yes, indeed it does. It is in the early days of the Regatta, a powerful one of the warriors, racked with guilt, Navid fled. The sword in question is a wondrous object, and Herminius Sophis believes it will appear to those who have a connection with death or whatever lies beyond. The great scholar from Cyrodiil doesn't know. Imagine that. He wants to preserve it in a safe warehouse in Cyrodiil, where all the other artifacts have been taken. I'm glad that the sword in question is the magnificent skull. He wants to preserve it. If not me,
Okay.
you must leave this place. The sword. You seek the sword, is it not so? I must tell you, you are not the first to discover it. Take up the blade and you will see. The sword cursed are here among us already, circling like half-starved shackles. Can you not sense their jealousy? The curse was forged in blood and envy. I murdered my dearest friend in a jealous rage, and the blade bears that taint still. The sword cursed cannot bear the thought of losing the blade. If you... Yes, and they will not stop so long as you carry it. Once you fall, and they are long dead, and thus cannot be killed, though they will sleep for a time. But the blade calls out to them, always.
That's not good. That's not good. This blade is very, very,
back, you fetcher!
How long do I have to keep going here? Alright. Good, I can go now.
Friend, it is Azael. I must speak with you. Did you recover the sword? We must speak before you go further with it. I did not expect you would find it. Only those who are different are capable of such a feat. Only those with the keenest senses can even see it. And only one without a soul should be able to take it from its resting place. I do not know how you lifted it unless your soul... No matter. What is your intention?
Thought you didn't know about this place.
A deception. I watch Herminius' office so he does not plunder Alakir. I know more than his books have explained. That is wise. Sword Singer Navid was buried at the Lion's Tomb, though he did not deserve such an honor. It was hoped the curse would fade in time, but instead the sword claims more victims. The curse is his to bear. He must take back the blade. No, it is a deep, ancient curse. There is darkness in that blade that even the divines would struggle to banish. Sword Singer Navid's spirit seeks to distance himself from the blade, but he is the source of its evil. He cannot keep shedding the burden to others.
Then I will give it back to him then.
Leave it at the Lion's Tomb on the shore. Then talk to Herminius' office before you leave.
Yeah, if this thing is as dangerous as it really is, then yeah, it would be irresponsible.
I warned you, but still you took the sword. And now you bring it to my tomb? Are you deranged? I cannot. Do I not suffer enough? It has been centuries since I committed that heinous crime, and thus shame is no less potent. That sword is a reminder I cannot bear. Take it away. I may still find some small measure of peace. No, I cannot. I will not. This is all Ilkum's fault. His and Saida's. I will... No. Your words are true. Leave the sword with me. Some things are best.
Any luck finding the sword yet? So few people will work as hard as... I'm not surprised that you didn't find anything. It takes keen eyes and an educated mind to fully identify significant artifacts. I may just abandon this site and go deeper in the desert anyway. I heard there were burial sites.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if the sword is really that dangerous, but it's like it is when you think about a world where things like that can exist and you can't get rid of them. You can only hide them away and hope that no one finds them. No one ignorant finds them, that is. mean, considering all the bad stuff that happens in this world, it's hardly surprising that they haven't gotten past the sort of technological level that they have. It kind of feels like the more powerful things in a world can be, the more likely it's just going that progress is just going to get stifled. So, what's this with Raincatcher Fields then? Is this a crafting area or something? Or is it like... It's either a crafting area or it's a little miniature quest hub. There's gotta be something here, otherwise, like... Why would it come up in black?
Roll if you can.
How am I supposed to roll when I'm on a mount? There must be a quest around here that I've just like went past and not noticed. If I go along the path, I'll find it. There's something there. Oh, I see. There's a quest over here. Overseer Jahi.
I leave things to my brother. If you've come to buy water, I apologize for the sorry state of the Johads. The water's been contaminated. To top it off, whatever's taint... I do. If you see my idiot... There are reservoirs. Even in the...
Jahi sent you, didn't she?
Can never have enough of that.
That smell. It's the same that's coming up from the Johads. Is that what was in the bottle you picked up? Jahi will never believe me, but I want to find out. She has her reasons, and I respect them as I do her. It would make no difference if I defend myself now. The important thing is that we find out what's happened to the Johads. Only one way to know for sure. A taste test. These 3 Johads are the ones attracting the most beetles. See if the water has the same flavor as that vial.
That seems kind of dangerous, don't you think? Yeah, just fucking... Yeah, drink the contaminated water. Why not? You'll be fine. It's the forbidden juice. It tastes sweet.
come to think I almost got away from the family business. Father giving it to my younger brother seemed like the perfect compromise. But look where it's brought us. I recognize this. It's the same kind of vial my brother's wife uses for her alchemy. Ohama's a Khajiit apothecary from Sentinel. I had no quarrel with her, but if she's responsible for this, my father must know. She cares for him in the house just beyond here. Father didn't approve of their marriage, of course.
They're moisture farmers. I want to quickly get this way shrine and then I'll go and do the quest. What if it's the father trying to... Because if the father doesn't approve of the marriage, he probably is contaminating the water to try and get the marriage to be broken up.
I welcome you to my father's home. Please, excuse our scant. It is mine. A rare bug musk, used in some Basmar cooking, if I recall. I thought I'd misplaced it on the trip here. Tell me, blessed Ban, Tuwaka, I beg you keep your voice down.
You thought for a second it said Obama.
How could it be? I swear upon my very clothes, I had nothing to do with the Johads. You must believe me. Still, I would not know. Many of the workers come in and out of the house for refreshments. So perhaps one of them took it. It is strange, but wait and listen. Outside, a woman peddles her trained lizards. Ask if her pets can track scents, such as this bug musk. Just holding the vial leaves residue on one's hands. If you find who held the vial, you'll find who stole it.
Since when did Obama become a Catwoman?
Greetings, Sandwalker. I can tell by that look. Of course. Did you know lizards smell with their tongues? They are quite adept at detecting even the faintest. Jahi would never believe such lies. But if it's for her, I will give you a lizard for your scenting. There. Now you have it. Your lizard will find whoever has that rotten odor clinging to you. Or perhaps it's simply your disposition I smell.
I fear the worst.
Come here, little one.
Disgusting.
We were actually getting ahead for a change. Storing extra... Yes, or at least most of it. You can't...
It's my job.
A friendly one, isn't it?
What an adorable lizard.
Ah! Stop! Hold! Biting me,
This has gone
lizard.
on long enough.
I don't know who you are, but if you seek the one responsible for the Johads, you do so backwards. Come. Jahi should hear this as well. I'm tired of secrets. There's no denying that some of the workers made some bad decisions. But they're not the one who orchestrated it. They were bribed to administer that poison to the Johads. They swore they had no idea it would bring disaster upon us. And it probably was. The man I spoke to was no Khajiit, though that is all I can say about him. He was hidden from view when we first spoke, his voice muffled. I refused to take his gold, but I knew sooner or later someone would. Some of the workers said the payoff location was inside the house. That was before the Beatles came. After that, no one wanted anything to do with this strange man's scheme. I'd searched there.
It is not as it seems. I love...
Search the house. As Fairmuz says, if you find nothing, I must assume Ohama's lying and throw her and my fool...
It's the father. It's got to be the father. That he's not in his bed. It's the father.
I can't believe my sister thinks Ohama had something to do with this. Where is father? I demand to talk to him. What? And father is gone too? Do you think they've done something to him? Sepp spit. What else could go wrong? Then whoever else was in here smells of it too. We need some way to detect the scent and follow their trail. Brilliant. You follow the trail and my sister...
I am 100% sure that it's actually the father. That he's doing this to try and break up his son's marriage. Oh, there's the lizard.
Seems my secret is a secret no more.
Father? Are you all right?
Wasn't expecting to run into a beetle. It must have followed my scent.
You poisoned the Johads? But why?
Father, your wound.
My last wish was for the Johads to remain within the family. But it caused nothing but strife.
No, you can't die. Not now.
Listen, I wish for your happiness. Promise me, the Johads.
We will find happiness, Father. I swear to you.
This is my fault. I'm the one who wanted to sell the Johads. My father deserved better than this. It falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted me to have them, but I feel I'm the one who truly betrayed the family.
What does he want?
Father's dead. And for what? Some false sense of security that we won't sell the Johads? I'll never understand. It falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted Jahi to have them, but she's never wanted them. Neither of us have.
So she doesn't... So basically neither of them want to inherit the family business. So so the compromise was that he inherited it, but he doesn't approve of his marriage to the Khajiit, so he used the Khajiit's poison for what? Oh, because to get them both thrown out so that Jahi would take over the thing.
my fault. I'm the one who wanted to sell the Johads. My father deserved better than this. It falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted me to have them, but I feel I'm the one who truly betrayed the family.
I don't really know what would be best to do here. Neither of them want to own them. So it's like, but I don't have the choice to tell them, just sell them then. Your father is a prick. he tried to manipulate you into, like, hating your brother just so that you would take the thing over, but you never wanted it in the first place. There should really just be an option to tell them both to sell the thing and split the proceeds between them. Away you go, sort of thing. Why is that not a choice here? Oh. It doesn't actually make a difference. They both just... I just looked it up. No matter who you choose, they both decide to sell the rain catchers anyway. So I was literally right. It's just that you don't make the choice for them.
Father's dead. It falls to one of us to take charge. And I know what to do with them as well. I'm selling them to another family to run. This place has seen more than its fair share of strife. I'm done. It's the only way to end our bickering. After all this, I feel we need to be a family again. Strong, united. And my sister's the only one of my blood left. Blood is thicker than water, after all. With the money we'll get from this place, I can buy us a good home in Sentinel. Ohama will welcome my sister, even after all this. She's beautiful that way.
It's best this way. I did not want the responsibility, and Almor's decision seemed wise to me. Perhaps my little brother is smarter than I've given him credit for.
Jahi and Ohama will adjust to life in the city quickly. And the sooner I find a buyer, the sooner we can put this all behind us.
Yeah. Screw it. Like, neither of them wanted wanted it. So, yeah. Whatever. Seems like a very reasonable thing to agree on. Not if neither of you want it, just fucking sell it. Book in here. Oh, there it is.
Stay back, Wanderer. You are welcome to our camp, but our chief is not entertaining guests. Like so many of our warriors, he has been poisoned. Only his daughter may disturb his rest. The king has waited too long. So many warriors have died, and Marima holds on to life by a thread. We will answer the king's call to the best of our ability, but I fear we can do very little. You should speak to Talia if you haven't already.
Oh dear, they've been poisoned. Wait, well, where is the... Oh, Talia's over there, isn't she?
You approach the camp of the Ashaba. Unless you are here to help us, I suggest you turn around and go. My father is very sick. So were many of our warriors. Many have even died. Our water was poisoned. Probably by these foul necromancers, the Withered Hand. More to the point, we would fight the dead they raise. Such is our sacred duty as Ashaba. None of that matters, though. Unless I can find the ingredients for the antidote. It is the only way to save my... Come quickly, then. Meet me at my tent in the camp.
So they're basically outcasts from the rest of the Redguard society because they fight undead. Oof.
Here. I've marked on your map where my father says we can find the ingredients. Lead the way.
Let's go.
I will see my fallen brothers and sister avenged, even if it is the last thing I ever do. My father has been chief of the tribe for 26 years. We would not know what to do without him.
That's a long time.
Who would have believed the Withered Hand would poison our water?
I'm tired of walking anyway.
I mean... That doesn't sound that unbelievable to me, I'm afraid.
We must hurry. So many Ashaba have already died. That's everything.
Yeah, I'm going. Did you clean your water up at least?
Please, Father. There must be some way.
You must accept this, Talia. My time has come. Go. Prepare the potion. I must speak with our guest.
I do not like this, but I will do as you say, Father.
Yeah, he's gonna...
Welcome to our camp. We are usually generous hosts, but under the circumstances, you have seen, of course, the tribe is weak, and I am soon to return to the sand. Another must fulfill... Yes, there can be no doubt. The Withered Hand. We have never faced such a threat. There is a ritual. My daughter. I told her the ingredients were for an antidote. But she knows now. They are for your initiation. There's not much time. You must decide. Thank you. You move a great weight. My daughter is not happy right now. She's as stubborn as her mother was. But death will not. That is good. I believe she is fit.
The great man lies dying over there, and he has put all his faith in you. I hope it is not misplaced. I have finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Whenever you are ready, we can begin the trial.
Very well. Then here it is. Go to the Mikada in the back of the tent and drink. Be prepared, Initiate. The potion will bring on a vision of the past. When the vision is over, you will know what it means to be a Shaba.
I just fucking fell asleep.
Samir, rouse yourself. Or do you want to miss the battle? Samir, my brother. Morwa's mercy. Maybe you took a head bump too. Now there is the Samir I know.
Ragada, you all know that the elves are outside our walls. These infidels call us barbarians. They would drive us from this land, but what the elves do not know is that Rutger himself guided us to these shores. He decreed that the Alakir would be our home. Today, the infidels will see the strength of the Shahai. Unsea will guide our blades. Today, the sands will run red with elven blood. You look strong, Samir. My heart is proud. Yes, and much of the glory. Yes, it is. I know you will be victorious, my son. May Unsea guide your blade.
Give me a moment, Samir. I must make my offering to Unsea. Come to my tent when you are ready to enter the battle.
Elect your brother.
Your deeds today will be remembered for generations to come, brother. Lead on.
I understand now why Miri isn't allowed to be present here, of course. She can't travel into the past with me. But then again, she's been allowed to come into certain other things with me, like, without an issue, so, I don't know. The game seems a little bit inconsistent.
bones. Do these elves have no shame?
Oh, so this is what happens with the hole. Amusing that this vision is real enough that I'm actually able to pick up loot.
You are too late, Samir. Your father, the necromancer, slew your father and then reanimated his corpse. It is... Samir, you must not go in there. You would have to strike down your own father. As darkly as these events have transpired, our laws remain sacred. Yes, there is no other choice to be made. I know your father would not want us to abandon our new home here, but he could not have foreseen this.
We should discuss this, Samir. Come with me.
Ah, I see.
Fate has dealt us a cruel hand, my brother. I agree with you. Father would not want us to flee our home. But do we dishonor ourselves? To kill him when being exiled, but I am willing to do this because it is clear that one of us must make this sacrifice. You are in line to become king now. If you strike our father, you would be throwing all of this away. For me, there is not as much at stake. Just speak the command and I will go, brother. No! No, please! I beseech you to reconsider this decision, Samir. I cannot bear to see you exiled. What will I do? I am not...
Obviously, that's the choice I'm supposed to make, yeah. This is literally how this tribe was born.
Done then? I would not have such courage. No. You deserve to be honored for your actions. But the Vizier says that by law, you must be... Your courage, your humility. You should be king, not I. I'm sorry. I suppose I must stop.
Why, Samir? Why? You have broken the most sacred tradition of the kingdom. Nothing can justify such sacrilege. The law is clear, Samir. Exile. You must leave here now and never return. Good. Then there is nothing more for us to discuss. Let us hope your brother learns to listen to my counsel, and to make better decisions than you have.
It's a stupid law.
Welcome back. You were gone for longer than I expected. I trust you walked in the steps of Prince Samir of Yath and experienced the events that led to his exile? He was. Samir went on to start a family and a tribe in exile. They wandered the desert as nomads and became known as the Ashaba. Hakmir became king and ruled peacefully until years later, when he again faced the threat of necromancers and undead. The colony from Yath would have fallen, but Samir led his tribe against the necromancers and their army of risen dead. The Ashaba accepted the dishonor of fighting the dead to save the kingdom. So it has been ever since. You have now witnessed the first sacrifice, and you know that true honor need not be named. You are one of us. You are a Shaba. We will recognize you as our brother, and together, we will up... Yes. The words have been spoken. Normally, my father would conduct a small ceremony and speak the word. There is little we can do to help our fellow Ashaba here now. So we should do as my father wished. We should dedicate ourselves to destroying the Withered Hand. They killed my father. There is a place to the northeast, a sacred place called Tuwaka's Throne. It is a... I must see to the consecration of my father's remains. I will see the Withered Hand destroyed.
That was interesting. But also, like, your traditions are really self-destructive. Oh, it's her again.
Relief to see a familiar face in this ghastly desert, particularly today. You helped me. Well, I discovered this fabulous portal, and yes, you're a true hero, and I mean that.
Oh dear. Oh, the Dominion. Lady Laurent is back, yeah. It's funny because you meet Lady Laurent in Cold Harbor, but that's the first time you ever meet her. If you have played in the other alliances, you don't know who the hell she is if you haven't played through the Daggerfall Covenant. I suppose that's the same goes for a number of other characters that appear in Cold Harbor. You have no idea who certain others are, if you didn't, like, play through that particular alliance sort of thing. What's this? The Warrior Stone, huh? Oh, Stibbons. You good? You good there?
Oh, hello there. I remember you, from that tomb in Glenumbra. My memory is so foggy, but I remember your face. Because it's all my fault. The Aldberry. Lady Laurent sent me through the portal to investigate. When the elves saw me, I ran and led them to the portal. Praise you. Pray. There's one more thing you should know. Lady Laurent.
Oh, Stibbons. Wait, so she did end up curing you of your goblinism. How did you get up? Wait, how'd you get up there, dude? And how do I get to you to talk to you? I think I know how to do it. You go around this way. Up here. There we go.
Well, well, well. If it isn't my old friend from Crosswich. Let me guess. Lady Laurent has you helping clean up this mess she made. Or is it Stibbons that... Did he? I'm surprised he could get that out through the whimpering and whining. Just following orders. Even before this, Stibbons couldn't keep up, so Lady Laurent hired me. I was just getting a bird's eye view before getting to work. Well, for one thing, I'm better looking. For another, I'm actually getting paid. Stibbons was always just a glorified slave. Help me get the tools and I'll cut you in. Don't think too long. I'll go down there and get the tools myself if I have to. They're in backpacks, by the way. I bet Stibbons didn't even tell you that.
All right. Oh, excuse me. I have no idea what's going on in the chat right now. I'm gonna give the tools to Stibbons. I want him to... We know that he's still with Laurent by the time that...
Well, I praise the eight. You just saved my reputation and my livelihood. Ha! That sneaky Tabian fellow sure will be surprised. Hopefully now Lady Laurent will forgive me and realize we don't need any hired help. A mercenary. What in oblivion was she thinking?
I don't know. I think you probably do need the help, Stibbons, although I do know that canonically speaking you are still there by the time she gets to Cold Harbor, so I must have chosen to help you if I went this route. Oh right, I need to resummon Miri, because she got dismissed when I went into the past.
Miss me?
Doop 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 doo doo.
You certainly made short work of those elves. Thank you It's through this door. Oh.
Before you speak, stranger, know this. For centuries, a spell has bound me. Many have tried to free me and failed. This prison has no lock or bonds to break. Before you... Did you hear me? This is... For centuries, amateurs like...
No one was able to free this man for centuries until you come along. I have a... So it's got something to do with the constellations in the room, hasn't it? So... Lover, the Lord... I probably could figure it out, but I'm lazy. I'm just gonna look up what the order is. Ritual. Lover. Shadow, Tower, Thief, Lady, Warrior, Steed, Lord.
Didn't expect that to work.
Mage. Shadow. Steed.
How are you doing that?
Apprentice. Warrior. Lady.
You may be onto something.
Tower. Atronach. Thief. Wait, if he's been here for hundreds of years, if I release him, he's just gonna... he's just gonna die, isn't he?
wings of Moloch. By the stench of Moloch's gaping maw. What have you done? How can this be? I'm free? I should thank you. But I don't even think this is what I wanted. It's been so long since my life was my own. This is all I know. I don't want to leave.
The orc I know and love would never utter such words.
Nura, is it really you? It's been so long.
We've suffered enough of this curse. By the grace of Mara, I've been allowed to take you beyond this mortal realm.
Finally, a release from the suffering of this world.
Come, my love. We have the rest of eternity to be together.
Yep, he dies. It's a very nice. It's probably the most merciful death that I've ever seen in a game. I was kind of expecting him to just suddenly start rapidly aging and just like turn into a pile of dust. That was the wrong way, wasn't it? Or was it? Oh no, that's the right way.
Arrogant elves. They have so much faith in that seal they put on the main door. They don't even have anyone guarding the portal. I'm not complaining, though. Are you ready to do? All right. You're going to have to protect me, though. The chamber may be clear now, but as soon as I start the ritual, they'll realize it on the other side. They might try to charge through and stop us. All right, let's get this started. Whoa, so... Woohoo! Take that, you damned elves! Wait, I just lost my... Feck, I hope you're watching. Alusaba... Takio? How do you
Taco. Oh my god, Laurent.
Alright, I think I've got it. Mala Alu Takeo.
The Euron is being mean to you.
Well, that takes care of that now, doesn't it? I'm actually quite relieved. It would have been so embarrassing to have been responsible for the fall of Alakir. After I opened the portal, I considered just leaving and denying that I am too. Now. If you would, though, I still would prefer to keep this quiet. I do have a reputation to uphold, you know.
Yes, you accidentally opened a portal into the Aldmeri Dominion's domain so they could just start sending soldiers to invade Alakir from the back line. That would have been rather embarrassing, wouldn't it? And Stibbins has got his job back at least. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and do the... Actually, you know what? Probably not, actually. I think I'm just gonna go to, like, call it here. I'm gonna go to the Way Shrine and teleport back to, Northern Elsewhere, since that's, like, where I normally set up shop. I think I'm done for tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here now. Oh, some decent progress, at least. I should be getting fairly close to when a skill point will be obtained from the storyline there, which is nice. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all again on Tuesday for the weekly reset on 14. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekends. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.